Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome inside the James T. Ashley Gymnasium at Diman Regional, home of the Lady Bengals. Tonight's game will feature that matchup between the Bristol-Plymouth Craftsmen, who visit Fall River, and the hometown Diman Regional Bengals. Should be a great game. Diman has already clinched a playoff spot this season. It's their fourth straight. They're 9-3, and they're 3-0 in the league. So the Lady Bengals having a great season with Coach Shane Doyle again. And, it's really setting a tradition, if you will, because there was a good 10-year drought where the Lady Bengals had not made the playoffs, and now this is the fourth straight year that they've made the playoffs. So a big credit to the coaching staff and the girls, for playing hard. Coach told me that they lost a lot of players for the second year in a row coming into this season, a lot of seniors that they graduated, and, despite some inexperience, they've all really rallied and have tried to build up this team, and they've done a great job. They've gone on a bit of a run, so it's good to see that. We're going to run down the starters. For Bristol-Plymouth, we have number 1, Jaylene Colon. Number 3, Captain Callie Gilmet. Number 10, Kiana Neves. Number 12, Captain Michaela Hamblin. And number 40, Meg Grundy. They're coached by Denise McGrath. And for the Diman Bengals, we have number 2, Michaela Marum. Number 14, Samantha Correa. Number 24, Maya Parker. Number 30, Hope DeRoe, and number 33, Ronnie LePage. And the three captains are the 3 seniors for the Lady Bengals, and that's Michaela Marum, Kimberly DaCosta, and Samantha Correa. We'll pause for the national anthem. Diman coach Kathy Noversa with the national anthem. And just about ready for game time here at the gym. An earlier start here at Diman, 5 o'clock game, which we like because gets us home a little earlier, quite frankly. So it should be a good one, though, as I said, a league game. The Craftsmen come in with a lower record, if you will, 3-7 overall, but they are 2-1 in the league. So if they are able to pull out a win tonight, they would tie up with Diman at 3-1, handing Diman their first league loss. So with the Bengals already in the playoffs, they're basically playing for seeding and a league championship, a Mayflower Conference championship. Where on the other side, BP is basically playing for a playoff berth and hoping that these league games can propel them into the state tournament, because I think overall record-wise, having passed the halfway mark in the season, it's going to be kind of hard for 4 games under 500 to get there based on overall record. So they need these league games. They're big games for them. I spoke with Coach McGrath before the game. She said, our defense has to come up big. It's one of our strong suits, and we need them to come up big in a game like this. And right after that, there's a strip there. Cologne gets it back, finds Hamblin. Hamblin with the pass in the paint to Grundy. She cannot put it in, but there for the rebound is Cologne. And Cologne almost lost it there, able to keep it. That's the far side there. Cologne will get it back. Now to Hamblin it goes. So captain to captain. Now number 3 puts it up. That's Gilmet, another captain. Down the far side, a quick break, layup to the basket, and Maya Parker gets the Bengals on the board and starts the scoring for tonight. Play 8-minute quarters here. Cologne to Grundy. Grundy having to chase it down in the corner. It looked like Duro had gotten a hand on it. This is for three. It's going to be long off the mark. And nice job to keep it in by Neves, but she threw it to a Diman Bengal. Trying to get to the basket was Correa, and it looks like it was punched out of her hands, or slapped out of her hands, so Diman will inbound. Bouncer into the paint, right to Correa, back out of bounds off of the Lady Craftsman, and so the Bengals will inbound yet again. It is Marum doing the inbounding. Finds Correa again, nice bouncer, and oh, it doesn't want to go in. LePage could not get it in. A jump ball called, and this one goes Diamond's way, so they get the ball. They'll keep it down that end, fresh shot clock there. Marum will inbound yet again. Calling for it was Duro. Throws it back outside to LePage. LePage to Parker. Kind of reset out to Marum. Now to Correa. Heard a whistle, a travel called on Correa. That'll turn the ball over. And the Craftsman will go on the offensive. Taking it out is Gilmet. Nice feed there underneath. It doesn't fall, though, for Hamblin. And Lady Bengals will take it back down the court. So 2-0 early here. You can see the score at the bottom of your screen. The only basket, thanks to Maya Parker. Out to Correa. Correa wants three. She hits it. Good set there. I mean, she had some pressure, hands in her face even when she took the jumper from outside the arc, and nothing but net. Good look there by Sam Correa, number 14. 5-0 Bengals here in the first. That's a good feed to Gilmet. I think that her arm might have been tapped, or even the ball may be deflected there. She didn't get much on that throw. That is tipped away, but recovered there. Neves kept it. 4 on the shot clock. Got to make something happen, and a shot clock violation. Really good defense there for the Bengals, and you know, I think both sides here should be more of a defensive battle, and I know that Coach Doyle also told me that he thinks their team is more of a defensive focus. He's looking for more consistency on offense as they, you know, go down the stretch here. You know, better ball handling, you know, taking good quality shots, stuff like that. And you know, that's something every team deals with. You know, our story last week, the last game we did was the Durfee boys hosting Dartmouth, and a big storyline in that game was how bad Durfee was shooting. So every team goes through these phases, and you know, to be consistent on offense takes a lot of hard work, because it's something that a lot of teams struggle with. So that's tipped away, but right back to Cologne. She's able to keep it, gets it to Gilmet. Gilmet lets it fly off the fingertips. It's twice, so unfortunately she's done that. Not gotten much on the basket. Another fast break. Parker to the hoop. Parker good for 2. Second time she's done that tonight. 7-0 as we get close to the halfway mark of this first quarter. Almost 4 minutes done with 4 more to go. Who wants it? Hamblin has it. Getting ready to check in, it appears, is Amaya Marshall for the Lady Craftsman. These are 2 small teams, only 10 players on each, and on the roster, only 10 on either roster, and both have a player out. Good defense there from Cologne. Alexi Resendiz for the Diamond Bengals. She's out, injured knee, and Michaela Kellum for the Craftsman is also out with an injury. So both rosters down to 9 varsity players. So pretty thin bench, if you will. So anybody else goes down and things should get interesting. Correa thought about a 3, pulls up in the paint, throws it away, back to her from her teammate. A little bank shot off the glass, and Correa's got 5 points. It's a 9-0 Bengals lead here in the first. Lady Bengals looking good right now. Letting it fly was Gilmet. Oh, picked off the ground. Correa with a nice job. Kind of bumped into Marshall. I thought For a second, maybe we'd hear a whistle. But this is a 3 from Parker. Parker with a 3. She's got 7 points, and it's a 12-zip lead. Trying to charge the lane there was Grundy. A 3 put up by Cologne. She misses. Comes up empty. Stealing it was LePage, but then getting it back. Guillemette on the errant pass. Cologne wants 3. It's her 3rd try from outside. Doesn't go. And our first foul of the game coming here will put Guillemette at the line for a 2. Fouls on number 33 for the Bengals. That is Ronnie LePage. First team foul. 2 shots for Callie Guillemette, trying to get the Craftsman on the board, and she does. So that makes it 12-1. Couple subs coming in here. Taking a seat for Diman is Duro, and on the other side there, Grundy will take a seat for the Craftsman. 2 free throws, 1 for 2 showing at the line for Guillemette, but it does get BP on the board. And another foul. This one on Carissa Cabral. No, I'm sorry, number 3. Carissa's not in the game. I thought I heard 2-3. Guillemette tagged for her first foul. And Guillemette gets her second foul. 2 straight fouls for her. So they'll inbound again. Correa can't put it up. Good rebound there for LePage. Parker. Illegal block there on LePage, so she picks up her second foul. So 2 fouls for both sides, and it's 2 individuals with double fouls right now. Guillemette will take it across center. Looking for a lane, has a lane. Basket's good. First shot from the field for the Craftsman, and 1 for the foul coming. And the hit on Mendez for the Bengals, their 3rd foul. Trying to make a 3-point swing here is Guillemette. She got the basket +1. And will it go? It finally does. Got the favorable bounce. So she has all 4 points for Diman. They're on a 4-0 run after trailing 12-zip to start it. Mackenzie Texera gave it up to Mendez. Parker able to get it somehow out to Marum. She wants 3, and it's off the rim. And not able to corral the rebound was Neves. And then eventually the Craftsman come away with it there. Looked like Diman was going to get a second look, but travel called on the Craftsman. Will turn it back over. Marum will inbound. Coach Doyle yelling out formation and plays here. Parker off the mark. And out of bounds. It'll be Craftsman's ball. Going down to the floor was Mendez, but she could not get a hand on it, a handle on it, I should say. Guillemette. Oh, poked away. 2-on-1. Parker will go to the basket. What a block! Beautifully done. No foul. Lala Marshall. The nice block, got the hand in there, took the shot away, and with 90 seconds to play in the first, it'll force Diman to inbound it. Marum will do the honors. Long pass outside to, that's Parker, wants 3, it's off the mark, no good. There for the rebound was Correa. Correa does end up getting it back. Number of Craftsmen got their hands on it, but couldn't do anything with it. Texera put it up, no good, out of bounds, Craftsman ball. Been a good first quarter here, back and forth. Diman started with the big lead. Now coming up empty over the last few minutes in terms of points, and the Craftsman trying to chip away. Cologne can't get the 3. Man, jump ball. This will be Craftsman ball this time. But I'll tell you, Cologne's had some good looks and just can't get it to fall from outside. Marshall looking at inbound. Good block, clean block from Correa. Oh, I think they're saying she stepped out of bounds, so it's coming back. And it will be BP ball as well. So coming back down this end. Correa did such a good job with that block, but officials saying she stepped out. She was right on the line too, so that is put up and in by Kiana Neves, her first basket. And the lead is cut in half now. 12-6 to score. So BP doing a nice job, chipping back, chipping away. Teixeira gets it to Correa. Thrown away. Correa can't handle it, and BP comes out with it. That's Lala Marshall getting it to Gilmet. 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. And Parker takes it away. She'll go to the hoop uncontested and bank it in for two. It's been the Parker-Correa show here in the first quarter. 9 points for Parker, 5 for Correa. This is for three, and it's in and out. She got her rebound back and draws a foul, so Marshall stuck with it, and she's going to go to the line. The foul is on Mackenzie Teixeira. Diamond's fourth team foul, 2 shots coming for number 35, Amaya Marshall. And 11.2 on the clock. So Diamond will get the last shot here of the first quarter. Be Diamond ball after coming up empty on that trip to the free throw. So 10 seconds, here we go. Counting down to 7. Correa, take the open three. Knocks it down. Give her 8, 17-6 at the end of the first quarter. Really impressive by Correa and Parker, looking good in this first quarter for the Bengals. And, good job by the Craftsmen. They were down 12-0, and they battled back, went on a 6-0 run to cut the lead in half, and now a 17-6 score. So they still have some work to do. Diamond up by 11. You can see Coach Doyle meeting with the Lady Bengals on your screen here in this 60-second inter-quarter timeout. 10 seconds, we'll be back to the court. Glad that you've tuned in tonight on Fred TV. Evan Massoud with you here at Diamond Regional. It's Girls Hoops. Lady Bengals hosting the Lady Craftsmen from Bristol-Plymouth in Taunton in Mayflower League basketball. And if you were here at the start of the game, you know that Diamond has already clinched a playoff spot. It's their fourth straight season doing so. That's down to the corner to DaCosta, just into the game. Get it to number 30. That's DeRoe back in. She throws it away. On the break is Marshall. Couldn't put it in. Had a good look at it, too. Unfortunately, I think she ran a little too far. Tough pass there, and DaCosta able to get it. DeRoe can't get it to fall. Out of bounds, BP ball. Parker, I'll tell you, she has taken a lot of basketballs away with strips or blocks since this game has started. Third foul of the night for BP. It's the first for Hamblin. And does it go out? It does. Unable to corral it was Grundy. to the corner. Correa thought about 3, had coverage there, so she waited. Bouncing pass, gets through the legs. Back out to Correa it goes. And she'll give the little jumper. That's good for 2. Correa's got 10 points in the game. Lala Marshall with the pass. She gets it back, trying to bank it in a little too high on the glass. And Parker there again, feeding it to Correa. Correa with the fake, then floats it up. It's off the front of the rim. Marshall with the rebound. Good long pass to Gilmet. Gilmet. Oh, it doesn't go. Marshall could not put it in. That was Amaya Marshall. So 2 Marshalls on the court. Hope DeRoe called on the hit. Her first foul, 5th team foul. Marshall will go back to the line. Amaya will. She was 0 for 2 at the end of that first quarter in her first trip. And she starts this trip off without a basket as well. So tough start for her at the line. 0 for 3 at the line. Can't get that one to fall either. And a jump ball. BP will keep it. Next one will go Diamond's way. Good fake pass there. This will be for 2. It's long. And unfortunately, if Lala Marshall had backed up, probably would have gone in if she had gone for the 3. She was a little further in. Always tougher to judge. Those corner shots amaze me because you know, you have the backboard at least when you're taking a shot from kind of the center of the arc in the middle of the court. But you don't have any real judgment or anything, if you will. It's tough to judge because you're not looking at anything. There's nothing behind you. There's no point of reference like the backboard is. So when you're going from the corner, it's especially hard. Back out to Parker. Parker will try it again. Can't get it to fall. The rebound back to Diamond. Going the other way. And actually, I stand corrected. That was Mendez who put that up. Parker got the rebound. And that's when it went out of bounds here. So going the other way now, 19-6 the score. We have 6 minutes before the half. So just 2 minutes expired in the second quarter here. Lala Marshall puts it up no good, and a foul coming. Okay, Mendez. Her second foul. 6th team foul for the Bengals. So next one will put them into bonus. Meg Grundy at the line for 2. And that one's off the mark. Tough night at the line so far for the Lady Craftsmen. That one goes in. So that's their 3rd free throw, though, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So only 3 for 9 so far in the game. Correa gets the feed. Correa looking for her 3rd 3, and she hits it. 13 points, more than half of the Bengals total. Timeout, Craftsman. Coach McGrath wants timeout, so she'll meet with the team. Diamond will sit down and huddle up as well, but it's 22-7 now after a 5-1 start here in the second quarter. 5:26 on the clock before halftime. Quick timeout there. BP with the ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They call timeout as play had already resumed. So Cologne wants 3. That's going to be to the left and off the back of the rim. The rebound goes to Marshall. Cabral got it back out. Takes a shot. They'll kind of reset here. Oh, throwing it away. Tough pass there. Lala Marshall throws it away on the far side there. Maya Parker will take it out. Scoreless this quarter. 9 first quarter points, but none this quarter. Out to DaCosta. Oh, losing it was LePage. Ran into Cabral. Loose ball now, jump ball. And Diman gets the ball here. Off the fingertips, off the rim, no good, out of bounds. It should be Diman ball. It will be. To the corner, Parker, 4-3. Parker with 12. Kimberly DaCosta called on her first foul of the night. It's going to be the 8th team foul. And a 1-and-1 coming now for the Craftsman. Does not go in for Marshall, who's 0 for 5 at the line. That's Amaya Marshall, number 35. DaCosta calling for it. Almost a travel there, took an extra step. Parker in the arc, good for 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 6. She has 14 now, a game high. She and Correa continue to go back and forth here as leading scorers in the game. Trying to get it and being successful at it. Ronnie LePage coming out with it. Parker with the fake, slows things up, hands it to Correa. Halfway through the second here. We're at 3:30 to play, actually, and it's a 20-point lead for the Bengals. And a jump ball. This should be BP's ball. Texera coming in, and Unique Horsley coming in as well. Her first stint into the game, number 32. Going for 3, and it's going to be long. Samantha Correa called on her first foul. It's a push 9th team foul, so foul heavy here in this first half. The Lady Bengals, only 3 for BP. And a 1-and-1 coming. Gilmet at the line, she's 2 for 3 at the line, so see if she can keep it up. And that will not fall. Nice job to stay inbounds by Amaya Marshall. Gilmet called on a push. It's her 3rd foul. 4th team foul for BP. Fifth team foul there is another push and it was on number 1. That's Jaylene Cologne, her first. Out to the corner to Parker. Parker to Horsley. Underneath to Texera, she's there, oh, it doesn't go in. Cologne almost lost it, able to get back to it. Gives it to Lala Marshall. Back to Cologne inside the arc, loses it momentarily. Real good defense put on here by Diman, trying to block it. Cologne to the basket for 2. First shot from the field this quarter, and it comes 5 minutes and 45 seconds in out of the 8-minute quarter, so much needed. See if the Craftsmen can finish strong and close the gap a little bit. Correa puts it up, no dice. Cabral comes away with it, hands it to Marshall, who will take it. Picking up the pace a bit. Cologne, I'm sorry, that's not Cologne. That's Ferrier, number 4. Ari Ferrier just into the game as well. Cabral puts it up, no good. Texera on the rebound. Throws it away, does Correa. Right into the hands of Ferrier. And Parker trying to get the fingertips in there. I'll tell you, she just goes for the ball every time. 2 shots coming. Ronnie LePage picks up her 3rd foul, and team has maxed out. It's their 10th here in this first half, so 2 shots coming the rest of the way, regardless of the basket. Okay, Cologne puts it in for the first. And so regardless of whether they're in the process of shooting, there'll be 2 shots the rest of the way here in the last 87 seconds of the first half. 2 shots made by Cologne. She's got 4 points. Good showing there. That'll bring up the free throw average a little bit. Texera gets the feed, loses it, can't put it up. It's off the front of the rim. Couldn't get her own rebound. Ferrier coming with the ball, hands it to Cologne. And no good by Lala Marshall. A little short, might have been tipped. 60 seconds to play in the first half with a 27-10 lead. The Diamond Bengals looking pretty strong here tonight, looking for win number 10. And a travel called. Good pressure by Lala Marshall there. Getting the hands in, all ball. And it forced the travel on Durow. Oh, taken right away. Look, Samantha Correa saying, look what I found. And she is fouled. She'll take 2 shots. And the foul will be on Lala Marshall, her first, team's 6th foul. And if you can believe it, this is only the first trip to the free throw line for the Bengals in the game. Every other point they've had has come from the field. And Correa puts it in. She's got 14 as well now, so 14 for her and 14 for Maya Parker, and she'll look to take over the team lead, game highs in this first half. If she can hit this one, she'll have 15. She does, nothing but net, solid at the line in her first trip to the free throw line. 29-10 the score, 40 seconds on the clock. Marshall lost it. Parker got it. Tip to Correa. Back to Marshall. Bad pass there on the far side by Marum. And another foul coming for the Bengals. 2 shots will be the result. Trip on Maya Parker, her first foul. Again, team max here, so 2 shots. Lala Marshall at the line, her first trip to the free throw line tonight. Looking to get it in the book. She does not have any points. And it's off the rim. 25.4 seconds on the clock, so the shot clock is off. Diamond will look to just run it out. Marshall hits the second one. So she's in the books. The Bengals have 11. I'm sorry, the Craftsmen have 11. Correa's going to just take her time. Kind of what I expected. It's a big lead, 18-point lead. Obviously, the Bengals will want points here, but taking their time. Now 10 seconds to get it back to Correa. Good job by the Craftsman defense. They're reading this very well, and they're on everybody. Marum puts up a 3 as clock runs out here, as time runs out. Oh, and it went out of bounds. So 1.1 on the clock here. I don't doubt that BP can do anything with it. And that's it. 12-point second quarter for the Lady Bengals, giving them 29 on the night. A 5-point quarter for the Craftsmen, struggling offensively tonight. They have 11, and it is an 18-point lead at the end of the first half. We have the third quarter coming up next on Fred TV. Stick around. Got about 30 seconds left on the clock here. The halftime break with the 29-11 Bengals lead. The home team looking pretty strong in this one. Been a tough first half for the Craftsmen. They only have 3 shots from the field. The other 5 points coming at the line. So it's been a tough go of it for them. And see if they can, make a little more of a game out of it. Maybe close that gap and chip away, kind of like they did at the end of the first half. At the end of the first quarter, rather. We'll see if they can chip away a little bit just to, maybe boost their confidence and make it a little more of a competitive game here. So 18-point lead, though. The Bengals will start with the ball, and as I said in the first half, it's been the Parker Correa show. Correa with 15, Parker with 14. That's your 29 points for Diman tonight. So, and what do you know? Correa starts with possession here. She's got the ball. She'll get it to her teammate, and we got a foul right out of the chute here. It's going to be a foul on Gilmet. She's got 4 fouls. First team foul, and it looked like LePage might have gotten poked in the eye a little bit. So she was rubbing the eye on that reach around on the push. Long pass in to Correa outside the arc. Met with a lot of pressure. Parker called for it. And a travel called. I'll tell you, Marum had an open shot. I would have liked to see her take the shot, but Parker called for it. They ended up passing to her, and unfortunately the travel there will have them lose the possession. But Michaela Marum had a good look there. I thought she was going to take the shot. Corner, going for 3, and it's off the rim right into the hands of Correa. And Parker unable to put it in. There's a little bank shot there from Lala Marshall. She gets her first from the field. Correa off the fingertips, off the back of the rim. Right back to her. It's tipped to her. Trying again, no good. The rebound that time going to Mendez. Parker to Michaela Marum, and it's thrown away. Coach Doyle saying, "Can you dribble?" Oh, that's funny. And then he apologized for yelling. He's a very calm coach. Don't usually hear him raise his voice. And I think that's kind of why he made the joke of it. I should say, at least in the games that we've covered, coaches over the past few years, coaches usually pretty reserved. You get some coaches that are more fiery than others. 4th foul for Ronnie LePage, so she's close as well. It's the first foul for the Bengals this half. 2 shots for Marshall. And Amaya Marshall really having a rough go of it at the line tonight. 0 for 5 before this trip, now 0 for 6 with that miss. So she's really not enjoying her time at the free throw line. That one's a miss as well. And a whistle, a jump ball. And it should be BP, because Diman had possession to start it, and it is. So BP with the ball.
Watch cuts inside. Turn, Selena, yes. Watch cuts inside. Selena!
good idea there. I like the setup. The quick release there from Marshall, but she couldn't put it in. That was Lala Marshall, and now off of Mendez and Correa went out of bounds, so the Craftsmen keep possession down that end. The captain, Hamblin, will inbound. Going out to Amaya Marshall. Hamblin back to her, so they trade possession of the ball. Now to Lala Marshall. Number 40, Grundy, puts it in. Grundy's first from the field, and a 4-0 run here for the Craftsmen to start the second half. That's a miss. Grundy gets it. Boxed out well on the miss from Mendez. Nice spin move by Grundy to get around the defender. That was LePage right there, and she had to be careful because she got the 4 fouls, and last thing you want to do is foul out at the beginning of the third quarter. Nice move by Grundy to get the points. 3-second violation in the paint. And that'll turn the ball over. So not a great start to this third quarter, first 2.5 minutes or so for Diman. Giving up 6 straight points and quite a few turnovers. Nice job there, too, to keep it in bounds. I'll tell you, Craftsman has done a very good job with that. Parker to Correa. It's off the rim. No good. The feed was beautiful. Ooh. LePage with the pass. It ended up bouncing off of Cologne's head, and now LePage went down. Don't know if she got hurt. And unfortunately for her, too, it looks like she got hit in the mouth. Did everything she could to get freed up. Looks like she's in a little bit of pain. So she's going to take a seat. She has fouled out here in the third quarter. She's got 5 fouls. So that's the night for her. Unfortunately, no points for her in the game. So, just ends up fouling out. No points in the game for LePage. And you can tell she's, frustrated, of course. But got to rely on the teammates to close things down and hammer down, if you will. Nobody likes to foul out, that's for sure. Oh, double dribble called. Lots of turnovers. You can definitely tell BP's made some adjustments at halftime because the intensity's gotten better. Can't get it to fall. Another jump ball. This will go Diman's way. They'll keep it. Correa lets things kind of slow down a bit. Now a quick break, little floater. Second foul for Lala Marshall, her first in this half. Second team foul, it was on the floor, no shot, so Diman will inbound, a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Got a push in the back, that was the call. I have to say, I love the field house at Durfee. Another foul coming for the Craftsmen.
Keep getting position down there.
A push called on Ferrier. It's her first foul, third team foul. Again, no shot, but a fresh 30. Diman can try to set something up here. Parker gets the feed way outside. As much as I love the field house, I got to say, being in these small gyms are always a lot of fun because you're right on the action. And a miss there by Mendez, and looked very frustrated. And Coach Doyle wants timeout. And I'm not surprised. We're halfway through this third quarter and no points for Diman. It's only a 12-point game. They've given up 6 straight points to open this the second half here. So they got some work to do. And Coach Doyle is going to call timeout, try to rally the troops here. So. But, getting back to the gyms, we're literally 10 feet from the sidelines. I mean, at Durfee, it's definitely not the case. It's a much bigger facility. And so everything is right on top of us. You can see everything very clearly. You can hear the officials making their calls. It's not always easy to rely on just signals. So I'd like to be able to hear the calls, and it's always fun. And of course, you just can't beat a wood court, and that's something I wish Durfee had. Perhaps the new Durfee will have it. Who knows? Who knows? Because, of course, there is talks of the new Durfee, and maybe we'll be surprised. I don't know. But the wood court, I know that Taunton, for example, Taunton's got a huge field house as well, and their center court is a wood court, but around it is not wood. So that would be an interesting way to do things, and have the wood floor if the field house stays. Depending on what the plans are with the new Durfee, if they decide to renovate the field house, then perhaps that's something you look into, because it'd be so much nicer than the rubberized matte flooring, if you will. Nothing beats the wood, and I'll tell you, I'm a big fan of that. And this gym, I got to say too, this gym looks fantastic, despite the fact that we did end up having some snow. The basket for Lala Marshall, and she's got now 5 points on the night for the Lady Craftsman, and she actually is leading now. That's a team high with 5 points. 10-point game. The Craftsmen have chipped away. They only had 11 points to start this quarter, and they've put up 8. It's their highest output of any quarter. And DeRoe kind of throws up a bit of a brick there. No good. 2 shots coming. Grundy gets tagged with her first foul. It is the 4th team foul. And Selena Mendez at the line for her first time tonight. She has no points on the night. She's looking to get in the books. Lets it fly, and it's off the mark. So no points there on that trip for Mendez. And it'll stay a 10-point game, and it could get closer with this next possession here for BP. Wanting 3. Oh, it's off the back of the rim. Had good distance on it. Parker forging ahead. Can't get it to fall. Out of bounds. Out to the corner to Marshall again. Grundy banks it in for 2. 7 points for her now. And it is just an 8-point game, as the Lady Bengals continue to be on a scoring drought after Parker and Correa had such great first halves. I mean, this is why you can't just rely on 2 players. The rest of the team's going to get involved. And again, Michaela Marum had a good look, and she didn't take a shot, and she gave it to Parker. I'm surprised. Really thought she'd take another shot. It's a team sport, and what's happening right now as Hamblin gets in the books, it's a team sport, and BP is playing with some fire, all the momentum to them. 12 points this quarter, and multiple players in the book in terms of scoring. Parker. There's the first basket. DeRoe gets in the book. She's going to go to the line, try to make it a 3-point swing, and the Bengals finally break the ice in the third quarter after over 6 minutes of play out of the 8-minute quarter. Over 6 minutes without any points. Finally a basket. They crest over the 30-point mark. DeRoe, this is her first shot from the free throw line tonight. She'll try to make it a 3-point swing here. and that's no good. But she gets the basket. Nice move by Hamblin. Hamblin to Cologne. Cologne for three off the mark. Wide to the right. Right into the hands of Teixeira, who just got subbed into the game. Michaela Marum trying to get free. She finds Correa. Correa has it tipped away. And a foul. Nice defense right there by Marshall getting the hand in. Correa gets her second foul. Third team foul. Wide open to Lala Marshall. It's off the back of the rim, and getting it was DeRoe. DeRoe down the court. It's tipped away. Bengals will keep it. Less 6 seconds from the shot clock. Marum will inbound. Correa looking to get free on the backside. No good. Tip back out. Who wants it? Oh, and a foul called on. Correa with her second straight foul. Ups the team to number 4. Cologne wants a long three, and it's in and out as well. She's yet to hit one. She's had quite a few looks at it, and they've been open looks and can't get one to fall. We're under a minute here in the third quarter. Out of bounds, a push.
Thank you.
Amaya Marshall picks up her first foul. That's the 15th foul for the Craftsmen, and the Lady Bengals will inbound it. Back to Marum. Marum puts it up, can't get it to fall, and it's tipped away. Hamblin gives it to Cologne, and they'll take it. Marshall for three, no good. And put back by Neves, no good. Now back to Lala Marshall. Off the feet. And a travel. Thought we were going to see the whistle for a kick ball, actually, but 29.2 seconds to play in the third quarter. The shot clock is off, and the Bengals desperately need to get a basket here. Only the one layup. Well, not really a layup, I guess, if you will. Kind of a bank shot from in front of the net. Just like that. That's exactly what it was, and it was DeRoe who got that first one of this third, and she hits one there. So it's back to a 10-point game. 5 seconds on the shot clock, or on the clock. Now 4.3, out of bounds it went. And BP will inbound. Got to get down 3/4 of the court with just over 4 seconds, and not going to happen. Ooh, a quick release. I didn't think they'd do it, but got a shot off. It was off the mark, though. Really not a pretty third quarter for the Bengals. They only net 4 points, and they allowed the BP Lady Craftsmen to put up 12 points and really make a game out of this. First time they've been into double digits in any individual quarter. It is a 10-point game, but much different than 29-11. They made 8 points back, so good job again by the Craftsmen sticking with it. You know, it's got to be hard coming back from halftime break knowing you're down by such a large margin, but you know, that's why you play the full game, because lots can happen. You got to play the full 28 minutes. Was it 20 minutes? No, I'm sorry, 32 minutes. 8-minute quarters, so got to play the whole game. And I think the biggest thing is that Correa and Parker were held scoreless. They had all 29 of the first half points for Diman, and in that third quarter, neither of them netted a point. So fourth quarter coming here from the James T. Ashley Gymnasium. Evan Massoud with you here on Fred TV for Girls Hoops. Glad that you've stuck with us. Mayflower League basketball between the BP Craftsmen and the Diman Bengals. 8 minutes left to play. 33-23 is the score. Look at some of the three-pointers for Parker and Correa. I mean, that's really kind of the difference right now in the game, because no threes have gone down for BP. Cologne has put up quite a few threes, number one there for the Craftsmen, but they have not fallen. Jump ball, and it should be Diamond ball because Craftsman started with possession, so it should be Diamond ball here, and it will. They'll inbound right in front of the visitors' bench. Marum to Parker. Ooh, tipped for a moment. Travel on Texera. And Coach Doyle puts his head down in dismay. Another turnover. We've seen a lot of turnovers in this second half by Diman. That is something to improve upon as they go down the stretch. Can't have that many turnovers in a game. You've got to treat every possession with the ball like it's gold. Just like football. Most often, the team that wins the turnover battle wins the game. And another three ball put up by Cologne. Just cannot get it to go. Three different shots, and the Craftsmen still get a fourth shot off. Texera comes out of it with the ball for the Lady Bengals. And Correa loses it. Hamblin with it. Slows down. Gonna backtrack. We'll give it a Grundy. Grundy to Cologne. Cologne loses it. Gets it back. It's still loose. Texera with it. Gives a little push off of Maya Marshall there to get free. Another bad pass. And it's another turnover. My, oh my. Call that sloppy. You know, that's not to be too critical, but it's what it is. It's a sloppy play. Off the fingertips. Can't get it to go. Diamond will keep it. Oh, it's a loose ball. Travel is called. I mean, it went right off of Mendez. She just couldn't grab it. Diamond's going to keep possession here. Mendez calling for it. They're going to go to Parker in the corner. Parker loses it, so got a taste of her own medicine. She took the ball away a number of times in the first half. Out of bounds on Grundy. Back the other way we go. And what a great start to the fourth quarter. We've yet to see any points. Parker, no good. Coach Doyle has not taken a seat all night. Likes to be involved. Every coach has different methods, of course, but Coach Doyle loves to stand and see everything going on. Texera put up a three, no good. Mendez there, she is fouled. Ferrier called on the foul. It's the sixth foul. Oh, I'm sorry, it is the seventh foul, my bad. Must have missed one here. And it was actually on Grundy. I was going to say, So 1-1 there for Mendez. Oh, I'm sorry, Durow rather. That's Durow. Durow there with the 1-1 gets the first shot. Let's see, Ferrier wasn't even in the game right now, number 4. That one's a miss. And another foul coming. So that was Grundy's 3rd foul. 7th team foul, that's why the 1-1. And the 4th foul now on Samantha Correa gives Diman 5, and that happened in the backcourt here. Poked away, or kicked away, they're saying. Horsley will come into the game, and they're going to take out Correa with the 4 fouls in case they need her later on. Going to give her a rest. Oh, and Parker's going to get called on a foul, trying to do too much. Got called on the foul there. It's only her 2nd. Good aggressiveness there, but she knocked down Lala Marshall, and they're going to call that every time. Hamblin throws it off of Horsley. And they'll re-inbound. It's a 34-23 lead for the Diamond Bengals. And it's really been, not going to lie, an ugly 4th quarter for both sides. Hamblin put that in, her 2nd basket of the night. It's a 9-point game now. That's the first basket for the Craftsmen this quarter. Marum with the fake, gets it to Horsley. Horsley almost lost it. Back to Marum. Now to Durow. Durow off the rim. Oh, man. I thought for sure that was going to fall, and it wouldn't go. Parker slaps it away. Marum gets it. They'll give it to Parker. Horsley to her left. Parker wants the basket. Can't get it to go. And amazingly, since the first half, Correa and Parker without any points here in the second half, and they had all 29 combined points in that first half. They have 0 this half. So either they're just going through a cold stretch, or the Craftsmen have also done a really good job at, maybe adjusting their defense to block them from getting any shots and really cover them well. And I think it's more the latter. I'm going to switch it up a bit. Marum to Texera from about the free throw line. And it's in! Good set there. They set it up well. And Texera with her first basket of the night. Coach McGrath calls timeout for the Craftsmen as it goes back to an 11-point game. We're halfway through this 4th quarter. It's 3:39 actually on the clock with a 36-25 score. The buzzer sounds, it means timeout's done. Craftsman will inbound. They start with possession here. Coming out of the timeout, 6 fouls for Diamond, 7 for BP. So one consolation here for Diamond is they will go to the line from this point forward. So it's a bit of a help for them. And thrown away by Cologne. Texera trying to get free, double teamed. And it's tipped for a moment. And a travel called on Michaela Marum. That's a good call. I saw that extra step as well. Her heel kind of dragged behind her. Her back foot dragged behind her. So Another turnover, though, and that is definitely something that the Lady Bengals are going to have to try to limit and work on going down the stretch here, because you know they're doing enough to win against a team that's down this year. You know, the BP is always a formidable opponent, but probably not going to be the best team that Diman has faced this year. Definitely competitive. I give them an A for effort here. I mean, they're doing as best they can. Second foul on Cologne. She had one in the second quarter. Now 8th foul, 1-1. Texera going to the line. And I would definitely say in this game, at least based on records and stuff, that Diman does have the advantage. And a miss there, no second shot. But you know, and that's not to knock BP in any way. It's just, you know, again, based on what we're seeing on paper here. Lala Marshall for 3. It's the first 3 in the game for the Craftsmen. First 3 tonight. It's an 8-point game. But, you know, going down the stretch, you face a team that's, you know, even more competitive. You can't turn the ball over. That's a, you know, better shooting team, say, than BP. You can't turn the ball over and give a team that many, you know, chances with the ball. That will beat you every time. So my point is that I think if the Lady Bengals had to really look at something from this game, I mean, they got to shoot better. The third quarter and fourth quarter have not been very good at all. They had 29 first half points. They only have 7. Cologne for 3. She gets her, is that for 2? That's only for 2. It's just inside the arc. Ninth foul for BP. And Maya Parker will go to the line for a 1-1. But I mean, looking at that first half with only her and Correa getting points, the rest of the team's got to step up and also get some points as well. It's not a 2-player team. And luckily for Duro, she's dug them out. She's got 5 second half points. Second shot misses, so only the one free throw there. She's now got 15 points in the game. That is good for 2 as well. Cologne hitting the shot. It's a 5-point game. Minute 45 to play. Correa back in for the Lady Bengals. Get it to Marum. Back to Correa. Underneath. Good passing. Duro can't put it up. Loses the ball. Jump ball. Marum will inbound. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Parker almost lost it. Banks it in for 2. 17 for her. Back to a 7-point game. We're under 90 seconds to play. That's a long 3, too long, in fact, put up. Texera throws it away. Back off of BP, so Diman will keep it. Correa gets the inbound pass. Out of bounds. It'll stay Diman ball. It'll inbound right in front of the bench. We'll go back to Marum for the inbound. She'll hand it back to Correa. 60 seconds to play in this one. 39-32 is the score. 7 seconds. Correa lets it go. No good. Grundy with the rebound. Back the other way. Full steam ahead. Lala Marshall underneath, and she can't connect with Amaya Marshall. It's thrown away. And the Lady Bengals will inbound. They'll get possession. We may see a foul here. Who knows? May see intentional fouls now. We're not going to see it. I'm surprised. There is a foul. It'll be the 10th team foul for the Craftsmen. Second foul for Hamblin. 2 shots for DeRoe. She's 1 for 3. And a miss on the first one. 38.7 seconds to play. Still a 7-point game for Diman. Got to close better too. I mean, really, it's been a tough second half. Only 10 second half points for the Bengals. Both free throws missed. You have 2 from the field and 2 free throws in this fourth quarter. Parker, no good. Does it? Oh, it finally goes. Man, oh man. 20 points for Parker. It's a 10-point game, and I think it's safe to say it's over now. We're under 20 seconds to play. Out of bounds. It'll be Craftsman's ball with 17.3 to play. Correa. Oh, tipped out of bounds, and they'll inbound it again. That was Hamblin who tipped it out. Correa will inbound again. 9 seconds to play, and the Lady Bengals are going to grab win number 10, and they're lucky they built such a big first half lead. Really lucky that they built such a big first half lead, because this one got pretty close towards the end, and really thanks to some struggles offensively here in the second half. Parker will hold it, and that's the game. 42-32 final. But gotta say, BP with a very impressive second half. Another 9 points in that fourth quarter. Battling back. They did a good job. 21 points in the second half. And it's, so 42-32 is the final. Diman is able to hold on. They end up winning by 10. And lucky for DeRoe, and then the 2 points from Texera as well. But DeRoe really is the one. She had 5 second half points, and she was able to get the 4 points for Diman in that third quarter. Because other than her, nobody else got any points in the third quarter. So leading scorer tonight ended up being Maya Parker. She capped it off with the 3 at the end of the fourth. First time looking at the Diman Bengals this season, the Lady Bengals, and they pick up their 10th win. Again, they'll have some work to do as they go down the stretch here towards the playoffs. Got to limit those turnovers, and they've got to be able to close well. Building a good first half lead is important, but you definitely have to close better than they did in the fourth quarter. Late in the fourth quarter is where they started getting points. So the third and much of the fourth, it was pretty dismal out there on the court for both sides, quite frankly. So hopefully the next time we see Diman, they'll even have a stronger showing. It was not a bad showing by any stretch, but obviously there will be things Coach Doyle will pick apart and want to see improvements on. So, but still, a win is a win. So final score, 42-32. Diman beats BP. 10th win. They're 4-0 in the league. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Evan Massoud signing off from Diman Regional. We'll see you soon.